up!
Chapter 7 Hunted. Thursday, September 28th.
Following the terrorist attack on Propast, where 8 I officers and 5 civilians were killed by Marxist Party members, the Syndicate has promised to maintain heightened security across Europolis until after the upcoming elections. The Propast district remains under full I lockdown and 24-hour curfew.
What the hell happened to her?
Farah in Propast. And Marek, how are regular people in Propast handling this very difficult situation?
Well, Rika, as you can see, the streets here are deserted. Almost 2 months after the August attack on the I headquarters in Propast.
What the hell happened?
There's security
she
everywhere,
turned into the woman from
random searches and arrests.
Whatchamacallit? Orange is the new black, the lesbian girl.
But people are allowed to traverse the districts as long as they carry the appropriate paperwork and submit to any searches and questions.
What about essentials like food and water, Marek? Are any stores or restaurants still open?
I think this
everything is closed, Rika, but rations are distributed
to
stir
it one more time. I like it a bit crispy. Don't even know what the fuck we're eating.
Standby. No one here is in any immediate danger of starvation.
Let's take it off.
Has there been any indication of how
put it on
long
the
this
plate.
lockdown will continue?
The Syndicate
that
is not saying,
yo.
Rika, but spokespeople have hinted that Propast will remain under Syndicate guardianship until after the election.
I mean, it doesn't look bad on her at all, but I just don't understand why women suddenly go into this short hair
We'll attempt to re-establish
phase.
the connection. In the meantime, when we come back, we talk to someone very close to Marxist
like her
leader
too.
and terrorist
I
mastermind.
mean, it's
Marta
2220, so I guess that's the fuck.
Shit. Power's out.
Older style.
I'm sure they're doing this just to screw with us. I'll have to check the emergency fuel cell in the kitchen cabinet. It should have kicked in by now.
Oh my god, this is gonna turn into a horror game. Like, what is that on the side of her face? Like, she got injured as well, right? When what was her name? God damn it, the chupacabra woman. No, that's actually someone else. The woman with the food stand. She blew herself up. Alright, fuel cell.
I can jiggle it a bit. That sometimes works.
Jiggle, jiggle.
Nope, that did not work. I guess I need a new one. And I know just the person.
Wait, Nella was her name, right? Or is that the other woman I'm thinking about now? Well, I think, yeah, Mira. Alright, then it was Nella. Mila is the chupacabra that talks like an Indian. But Nella's the one that went all ISIS on their ass.
Zoe Maya Castillo, your district is subject to Syndicate-mandated martial law. Please submit an approved destination or return to your home.
Pandemonium.
Thank you. The Pandemonium is your only approved destination. What? I will accompany you.
Please, don't talk.
Like, did it actually hear my voice or did it read my thoughts? Like,
first sign you're living in a military state, an armed drone escorts you everywhere you go.
Is this freaking North Korea? Like, damn, I just can't get over it. I generally don't really like women with short hair, but some women can rock it.
We are authorized to use deadly force against any perceived threats. If I perceive you to be a threat,
like, it definitely looks like part of her face is like burned. And perhaps part of her hair got burned as well, so she just decided, yeah, let's go with this hairstyle. Holy fuck. This is worse than North Korea. I'm assuming. I've never been there, of course.
stay close to your escort and don't deviate from your path. We're not fucking around. We shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill. Shoot the thrill. I don't know how the song goes.
Everything's closed. No customers, no permits.
What about Teta Queenie? Is she still around? Like, everything is closed. This place used to be packing. Like, everyone was here. You could just buy cheap knockoff Gucci handbags. Queenie's still there. Well, the boat is, at least. I don't see her in there, though. Alright, How fast is the drone walk? Okay, it's pretty fast, so I can actually just kind of sprint. Well, half sprint. Alright, here we are. Buzz. Buzz me in, woman. Oh, Mira. Mira, Mira, Mira. There she is. The eye patch woman.
I don't miss working for Mira, but that's all. I don't miss it. But I will miss her when she leaves. She's added spice to my humdrum life. I'm going to miss Wit. I don't know why, exactly, since we've never had a conversation, but I'll still miss the big guy. There's a lot going on inside that head of his.
Look what the bot dragged in. Maybe it's something I ate.
Hello.
But I actually feel relieved to see you, Petal. Are you alright?
I'm really not. You?
You know, Wit is not exactly vivacious company. It's been quiet around here since we closed shop. I apologize for firing you with a pre-recorded message, by the way.
Yeah, you
Company
bitch.
policy.
How could you?
You said you'd closed shop.
There's no business. We don't even have wire access. It's like being on a really shitty desert island without sun, sand or coconuts. Or wire access. We're actually thinking about heading back to Mumbai. Well, I'm thinking about it. We will tag along wherever the road takes us. Anyway, you're here for your dreamer.
What?
I fixed it.
Dream machine.
You had your dream machine delivered to me. Because it
Did
was
I?
broken about a month ago. Does any of this ring a bell?
No.
Your friend, that German suit, said you'd come by to pick it up. He looked like a Jaeger. I thought he was here
My
to blow my
therapist?
brains out, but he was very personable.
No.
What was wrong with it?
An early batch, bad soldering. I fixed several like it in the past. FYI, it's an off-the-shelf model that pings WATI servers with a device ID and your biometric data as soon as you connect. That won't be a problem unless they've put an alert out on you or that particular device. But I went ahead and blocked it anyway. Still, it is a licensed product. There may be other security measures. I cannot be 100% sure that it won't alert WATI. There are unlicensed streamers out there without any security chips. But Mr. London has that market locked up here in ProPast. Given the trigger-happy toy soldiers out there, I wouldn't know how to get hold of one.
I'll be fine with this one.
As long as you know the risks. If you weren't here for that, then why the house call?
Oh, fuel cell. The power went out and I don't have a working backup.
That's not very smart, Kutria. Lucky for you, I'm up to my neck in fuel cells. Anything particular you're in the market for?
The cheapest you have.
Grab one from that box over there. They're refurbished cells, but they'll keep your apartment going for a few weeks at least. Bring it back before it goes dead. I'll refill it for you.
Alright, thanks, Kutria. As we apparently like to call each other. There we go, fuel cell.
So how much do I owe you?
Consider it your severance package. If we're ever back in business, there will be a job for you. You're not too bad, Kurtia, despite appearances.
Thanks, I guess.
What's wrong with her appearance?
Mira buys a lot of these discarded bots.
Wait,
It's her
what
core
happened to that
business,
date
reselling
back in
refurbished bots to businesses all
Did
over
you end up
Europolis.
using-
Uh-oh.
I gave it to the Hand, but before they could publish it,
They were shut down. Where's the data now?
My boyfriend got it.
Reza, in Iceland.
Iceland. The final refuge of rogue journalists. You didn't keep a copy?
I didn't want to risk it. Stupid, I know.
You may have just saved your ass. Too bad about the story, though. When is your Jorbo coming back?
I really don't know. When they feel it's safe, I guess.
That story needs to run, Kutria. Whatever it takes, make it happen.
I will.
I don't miss working for Mira, but
Alright.
that's all.
Time to
I
get
don't miss
back
it.
home.
But I
Install
will
the
miss
fuel
her
cell.
when she leaves. She's added spice to my humdrum life.
On to ProPast!
You have expended your daily timeout. I will now accompany you back to your registered domicile.
Oh
Don't
my
bother. I know the
god.
way.
Every step you take, I'll be watching you, as
Every
mandated
move
by
you
martial law.
make.
How about every breath I...
I knew they were gonna sing that song. Every breath you take. I don't fucking know the exact lyrics. But it's by the police, that's what I do know. Who's over there? That's Queenie, right? It's like I'm a dog being let out by its owner. That's what it
Miss
feels
Castillo?
like.
Queenie is requesting your immediate audience.
Oh no, it's the
Oh,
girl without any eyeballs.
I don't think I have
Or
time
pupils.
to...
Queenie insists. She really does insist.
Well, tell the drone.
What about my escort?
You have arrived at your approved location. Have a nice day.
You can come on board now.
Impressive.
We do our best.
What's with her eyeball? Like something
I'm
is really
happy
wrong.
to see you back on your feet, Ms. Castillo. I was hoping to speak with you again before I went away.
Oh, you're leaving?
Your friend, Mr. Marfane. He never came to see me.
He left the city.
Yes, there are rumors that your candidate, Uminska, has accepted bribes from Waticorp. But without evidence, who knows what the truth may be?
There is evidence. I gave it to Sully at the Hand, but they weren't able to publish it before the Syndicate shut them down. My boyfriend Reza brought it to Iceland. The data's safe there, but the Hand hasn't been able to publish it. I'm sorry. I should have been honest with you.
You should have, and I am disappointed. But
I'm
we
sorry,
have
Queenie.
more pressing things to discuss. You knew the woman who set off the bomb.
No.
You were there.
I tried to stop her, but it was too late.
I didn't mean
I
for
don't
that to
believe she
happen.
planned to kill anyone. She wasn't... Nayla was a good person. She cared about people. She gave me something to keep safe, but I lost it in the explosion. Maybe it could have explained why.
Our lives are shaped by events beyond our control. The choices we make can point us down one road or the other. But where that road ultimately leads... Your friend's death was not of her own making. The device she used was rigged. It was meant to disrupt the eye, not to kill anyone.
An EMP. How do you know this?
Nayla needed someone to help her assemble the device. Hannah came to me after the bombing. She was distraught.
Hannah.
Of course, she had no idea what they were doing. But she is the link. She may be able to connect the bomb to the Syndicate.
The Syndicate is behind the attack on their own people.
Everyone is expendable. It all leads back to Waticorp, Zoe. They are consolidating their power and ridding themselves of loose threads. I'm leaving. This city is infected, rotting from the inside. You need to leave too.
Can I go with you on your boat?
There's something you must do. Your memories.
They're coming back. I know what I need to do. The dream machine.
Oh
Be very
no.
careful. Powerful forces are converging here
Zoe, are
and
you
elsewhere.
for sure?
How do you...
I've been around a long time. You learn to read the signs. You're fading, Zoe.
Fading.
Like a page that's been left out in the sun too long. Do what needs to be done. Do not hesitate any longer. I've given you time to regain your resolve, but we're almost out of it now. If we both make it through the storm ahead, I'll find you again.
I hope so.
I will. Now go home and do what needs to be done. Wake up.
Wake up!
You can come out now.
Hannah.
How long have you known I was here?
Do not mistake me for an old woman, Hannah.
You told her about...
There's no more time for secrets. Vorticorp must be brought down. What you know will make a difference.
But I don't have any actual proof they were involved. I only made deliveries.
You know enough. Find the evidence. Work together with Zoe.
How do you know we can trust her?
She's like you. Someone who shapes dreams.
I know. I mean, I guessed when we met. But how is that even possible? I thought I was the only one.
Why do you think you would draw?
You think you're unique? Oh hell no, girl.
Coincidence is a powerful force. Zoe needs your help. A terrible shadow has fallen over her.
How do you know this?
I don't. I'm not a fortune teller, and the future is never crystal.
She's making up everything.
It branches and divides, indefinitely and infinitely, but there are patterns and signs, if you know where to look.
Do you have to leave?
They know I'm here now. Vorticorp has been looking for me a long time. I'm a loose thread. I promise I'll find you again, Hannah.
That chair, I want one too.
Beginning. There are wonderful things in store for you. But for now, your job is to help Zoe finish her journey. Without that, without her, there will be no more stories. Afterwards, if the universe is still here, we can talk about the next chapter.
My planet needs me. Peace out, bitches. And she just flies off.